Hello, fellow gamers. Welcome back to another Smash Bros. Moveset tier list. Today, I'm going to be going over the Gen 4 representative, not Bidoof, but Lucario. Uh, not a very good character, just because this character relies so much on aura. So, in case you guys don't know what that is, it's basically the amount of power he gets, depending on how high his percentage is. So, um, that stacked on top of Rage, that may sound broken, but Lucario's moveset is super weak without Aura, so. And his other weakness is definitely like his weight. You'll end up dying before you even get to max Aura. You can't even get to max Aura because it also depends on your stock disadvantage. So, like, if you're down one stock and your opponent has one stock more than you, then you will have more aura. But if you kill someone, your aura goes down, which makes no sense. I don't know why they made it like that. This character just has so many flaws, and it's sad because he's actually a fun character. But oh well. So yeah. So rage isn't something that I bring up a lot, just because every character has that, and I don't think it's super important. But I think I'm gonna make a strong exception for Lucario because he relies on it the most, more than everyone else. So criteria will be a bit different, but overall, this will be it's still gonna be difficult to rank every move, but I'll do my best. So going over the tiers, we got bad. Oh wait, actually, before I start, shout out to Decently Mace for making this tier list. But anyways, as I was saying, bad moves that are just garbage, moves that you never want to use, niche moves that you should use sparingly, only in specific situations, average moves that are middle of the ground, can provide some help for your matches, and then good moves that are gonna be more used for combos and setting up for kills and whatnot, or setting up for more damage, and strong moves that will be very good. Even like any aura is still aura. Any move that you can use, no matter what how much aura you have, is going to be considered strong. So there's a couple moves that I'm gonna put up there, but yeah. So let's get started with jab. I think jab is bad, but it's still used for jab blocks, so I'm gonna put it here. I think that's about as fair as I can get with jab. Forward tilt. I'd say forward tilt is pretty good for space control, and you can also use it to kill at high percentages if you have high aura or not. Otherwise, it would just be. Yeah, I guess it'd still be good. I don't know. Yeah. Next we got down tilt. Pretty basic combo starter. Same with up tilt. Nothing more to say. Dash attack, same thing. It's only used to call out certain. Um, it's good for tech chasing and whatnot, or calling out whiffs. So that's it for his normal attacks. Now we got a smash attack. So forward smash is probably his. I think it's his strongest smash attack. So let's look at the frame rate. It's also his slowest. So it's not something I'd recommend using, but yeah, I only use it for hard punishes. Next we got down smash, so it hits on both sides. It's also his fastest, I believe. No, up smash is faster by 1 frame, but up smash has very bad end lag, so uh I'm gonna have to put it here. I'm sorry. If you disagree, that's fine, but it's just its hitbox is pretty bad. So if you look here, there's like a hitbox where it sends them up into the blast right there. But they have to be basically inside you in order for it to work, and also has way too much end lag. It's very I mean, all of them are unsafe on shield, but the end lag just makes it atrocious. I once landed this on someone, and they still punished me for it, so it was brutal. It is strong, so I guess if you can catch a landing with it, sure, go ahead and use up smash, but this character is not the one you want to catch landings with just because he the most doesn't have the fastest of um of aerials. So like right here you can already tell like they've got too much end lag, unsafe, and also like another problem with this character, his hitboxes are really bad. So like just look at it right here. Especially like up air, like look at that. It has like one like I don't know. It's they're so small. Like they might seem big here, but it's very tiny and they're only active for a few frames. So that's another very big glaring flaw with Lucario is definitely his hitboxes. I will say Nair is really good just because. Do I want to put it in strong or good? I think I'm gonna put it in strong because I think this is still a great move no matter how much aura you have. It's also zero on shield. Look at that, zero on shield. I don't think there's any move that's zero on shield. So even then, it's still super safe. So -2. It's definitely his safest. I think it's his safest attack by far. So yeah, look at that. These are all like at least 10 or 20 ish, and then these are in the 20s. So I think all his aerials are pretty good since they're his fastest. So forward air, pretty good for combos and whatnot. Down there, it's I think it's his fastest move in his entire kit. So 4 frames. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit faster than his jab. So only problem I have with down air, like down air. The only problem I have with it is that they pretty much have to be directly underneath you. So that's another problem. That's my biggest problem with down air is how limited it is, and if you use it out of shield, it stalls him, so it basically does nothing. I think for that I might put it down on average because I only really use it to. Actually, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dude. This move's hard to rank. I might put it. I'm gonna leave it in average. I think that's a fair placement. I don't think it's as niche as jab because I see myself using it more to stall my fall and also to I guess confuse opponents. But yeah, let's move on to back air. I think back air is gonna be your strongest aerial to kill anywhere on the map. So it's really slow. Its hitbox may be poor, but there's also a setup you can do into it. It's not the easiest to do, but if you're a Lucario main, if you can, if with enough practice, you should be able to do it. But I'll go over it later once we get to that move. But just know that back air is going to be your strongest kill move for just basically for his entire kit. So that's why it's up there. And then up air is good for juggling, and you can also, I believe, kill at the top blast zone. Same with forward air since it sends him up. So I'm not sure which you should use, but forward air is a bit faster and safer, whereas up air is just I don't. It's just, they both have bad hitboxes, but I don't. I feel like I'd use them interchangeably. So I don't know. Just pick whatever you want, really. All right. So now onto his special. So this is where he gets. This is where things start to get a bit better for him. So Aura Sphere, gotta put it in strong. It's good no matter how much aura you have. It's gonna be your most commonly used move for kill confirms. So you can do like the aura sphere has like a charge hitbox, so you can charge it up and then cancel it into a back air. So that's the kill confirm I'm gonna bring up for this list. So So Aura Sphere, Chart Hitbox, into back air. So that is going to be your best kill confirm. So I unfortunately can't do it because I don't play him, but it's definitely possible. I've heard it a lot in guides, so you can use that, or you can just go for a fully charged Aura Sphere after a tech, after a tumble, after putting them in a tumble. So there's another good confirm you can do, but I think that only works at specific percentages. So I'll go over that later. Next, we got Force Palm. I'm gonna also put this move up here. It's very good for stage control. It's also very strong, and it's also a command graph too. If you hit them close to you, so you have to be like pretty much in like right on his palms right there. So I think right here it'll show you. So right there, I think in the red that means it'll grab him. So let's see if it shows again. Believe they have to be inside the red in order for it to be a command grab. I'm not sure if this works in the air. I don't think it does because I don't know. I've never really tried that, but it's possible. It's possible. Maybe I don't know. Whatever. Next we got what is it, double team. So it's another counter. I'm gonna put him in average. Just because it depends on. It doesn't depend on the attack, but it depends more so on your aura. So if you have low aura, it's gonna do nothing. But if you have high aura and they're at high percentage, then it'll be a guaranteed kill. And it doesn't matter what you counter; it'll still do the damage scale based on your aura. So let's say Fox is like 150%. They hit you with the laser, but you down B. You'll lunge right at them, and it'll be a kill. So yes, I did say lunge because you can see right there he lunges straight at them instead of like stopping in place and then doing like a swipe or something like your typical counter. So it works differently than others. Greninja also has one similar to that, which we'll go over very soon. But yeah, moving on, we got Extreme Speed, which is up B. This also gets affected by his um aura. Also, I forgot to mention that aura affects his spear based on like how it affects is on the size of the aura sphere. So higher aura, the bigger it gets, and the stronger it gets. And then for Force Bomb, it just makes the hitboxes bigger and stronger. So that's what aura does to the specials, but it's still good without, even with low aura. But anyways, extreme speed, it does the same thing. It affects how far you go and how fast you go. So I don't think it matters too much because you're still going to use it to recover no matter what percentage you're at. So I think I'm just going to put it in good. It can be a bit hard to control, but I just aim it straight up and make it on stage just fine that way. Alright, on to his throws now. So in my opinion, all his throws are mid at best. So forward throw is going to be the one I think you're going to be using the most for sending up into tech chases. So I'm gonna put it in good. Meanwhile, the rest of them, I think I'm just gonna put them in average. So down throws in average. Back throw is pretty bad, honestly, but I think you can also do something with it. So I'm gonna put it there, and then up throw, same thing as down throw, pretty much. So I'll just put it right next to it. And then all this other stuff, that's just like, what is that? Freaking Force Palm Graph Throw. I don't know why he ranked some of them separately. It's still the same move as Force Palm or Aura Sphere and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If I got these wrong, then feel free to correct me because I'm not a Lucario main at all. I don't play him. He's still a fun character, but he definitely has a lot of flaws. Or maybe he doesn't. I'm just overlooking something, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you all in a bit. Peace.